Hi everybody, welcome back to my Verbling class. This hour we are going to be discussing infinitive. This is the second hour of my Gerunds and Infinitives class. Last hour we spent going over gerunds, understanding how we use them, and then practicing them. The class was also able to get a document that they were able to print off and keep and use for their own study. Okay, so this hour we're going to be discussing infinitives, like I had mentioned. If you do not have the document, I know anybody has put that up there. I'll also put that up on the chat box for you guys right now. Give me 1 second. And it's going to be a similar document as to what we used in the first class. Okay, so go ahead and start looking at that. Now I chose to do this because a lot of times they are confusing, and what I'll probably do is after maybe a month I'll repeat this class so we can constantly go over them and remember remember how to use them and practice them. So little by little you'll be able to get better and better to when you don't need to use them anymore. Okay, yeah, it was a really good class. We had a lot of really good questions about how we use them, why we use them, and when to use them as well. There was a little bit of confusion, and we were able to clear that up. I hope. And so yeah, it was a really good time. Hi Mario, how are you doing? Mario, can you hear me?
Hello,
okay?
Chad. Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm great. Good. Yeah.
Excellent. And Mario, where are you from?
Yeah. I'm from France.
Where are you from? From France. Excellent.
I'm from
Excellent.
France.
What part
yes.
of France are you from?
Near Paris, nearby.
All right.
Paris.
It looks like you have a little bit of a lag. A little bit of a lag. Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see who we got. We have Ahmad. How are you doing, Ahmad? All right. Make sure that your microphone is not muted. Okay. And Akif, how are you doing?
I am fine, Ted. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's getting late there in Turkey, isn't it?
Yeah, it is 12 midnight.
That's cool. Oftentimes I teach way late into the middle of the night. So when you guys are waking up, I teach other classes. And anyway, so yeah, no, I completely understand that. Very cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bethany, how are you doing, Bethany? Oh golly, I pronounced it wrong. Bettina. I don't know why. I've done that many times. But Bettina, how are you doing? All right, make sure that your microphone is not muted, okay? There you go. Okay, and Koji, welcome back.
Hi, Chad. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Excellent.
Yeah.
Did you grab some dinner? Are you already at home?
Yeah, I'm at home. Actually, I went to get my daughter at school. I take a piece of a cake, and now I'm here again. These grammar classes are very hard, man.
Yeah, they are. I try and make them as easy to understand as possible. But yeah.
But we have to study hard and training.
Yeah, and you know, it's so difficult. A lot of times, I think I take for granted the ability that I had to learn Spanish, because it was seriously three or 4 months until, but I was in the country, and all of a sudden I was able to talk with people. Once I started dreaming in Spanish, and I still dream in Spanish. Once I was dreaming in Spanish, done. I had it pretty good, but it was pretty intense what I was doing. So, and I hope that you guys get that sort of experience to be able to practice, because it's hard when you're just learning, like this every once in a while. So I hope these lessons help out. It's really my intention. If there's ever anything that I can do better, please, you guys, let me know, because I'm here to help you guys learn as much English as possible. Okay?
I enjoy a lot your grammar classes. You do very well, man.
Great, thank you. Let's see, Kubra, welcome back. How are you?
I am fine. I'm worried.
You're worried?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be worried. Don't be worried. You're doing just fine.
In the light.
Yeah,
it's here.
Just remember, everybody has started at one point or another. Okay, so you're doing just fine. Don't worry. Lorenzo, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Great. And Lorenzo, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. And I don't think I've had you in one of my classes before, right?
No, yesterday.
Really?
Really?
Okay, so what? Lorenzo Ortiz Gil. And okay, so what part of Spain are you from?
I'm from Valencia. Do you know Valencia?
I don't know, but I do remember. You used your video chat yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's why. So I think you're younger, right? You're about what, in your 20s or 30s?
No, 42.
Nope, I'm thinking of a different person. Anyway, that's cool. Welcome back to class. So what do you do for work, Lorenzo?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher, and what do you teach?
IT.
IT. Okay, very cool. Very cool. And why are you learning English? What's your goal?
Because I need it for my job.
Okay. All right. Because a lot of things for computers and whatnot are written in English.
Yes, but I must I must speak with my children, with my pupils, in English.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. So this will be a good practice for you. Okay.
Yes.
Well, welcome to class. And let's see, Mario. We were talking a little bit. You said that you were from France, right?
Yeah.
I think you have a little bit of a lag time.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mario, what is your job? What do you do for work?
I'm working in a post-production company.
Okay. And what do you guys post-produce?
Everything regarding broadcasting.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, do you work with the news, or do you work with
No.
TV shows?
No, not TV. Almost full-length meter. Film.
Okay.
Things like this.
Very cool. That must be cool. Awesome. Well, thank you. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
And Mine, how are you doing, Mine?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And Mine, I always get you confused with another one of my female students that has water in their picture. Okay, but let's see. Are you, hold on. Oman. You're from Oman, right?
No.
Dang it.
I am. I am from originally Turkey, Istanbul.
Uh-huh.
But I live in the USA.
Okay. What city what state do you live in the U.S.?
Vermont. In Vermont. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Mine with the water picture is living in Vermont. Originally from Turkey. Okay.
That picture I took in Montreal. And
really, that's
botanic
beautiful.
garden, yeah. They have a big garden, botanic garden. One of the garden is, I think this one is the Japanese garden.
Wow, yeah, that's very beautiful. Very cool. And so what took you to Vermont?
I work as a research assistant. I am originally a cell biologist. And
very good.
I have been living in USA almost 2 years, but I want to ask one question. What is the secret dreaming in English? Because I haven't seen any dream in English yet.
Well, it's you have to be thinking in English. Right now, I think in both Spanish and English, and so when I'm thinking, sometimes I get lost in my own thoughts because I'm thinking in both of the languages. I can turn it off and on, but really it takes just focusing and really being like inserted in the culture. You have a really great opportunity living there in Vermont to be surrounded by people who speak English all day long, right? And so if your main focus is speaking English, turn off any other language that you speak for a month or two. Okay, so are you married? Do you have children at home?
No, I am single.
Okay, so so this, you may be able to do this where you kind of, because that's what I did. I was with a church group of mine, and we all were like, okay, we're speaking Spanish, and that's what we did. We didn't speak any English, and it was really difficult for me. And so, but over time, all of a sudden, boom, I could understand what people were saying, and I still remember the day. It was like a light went off in my head. I was like, hey, I understand what you just said to me. That's great. And then I just started learning. I could separate the words. I was like, okay, so that's what that means, and things like that. And so it's really amazing what happens. But if you like just insert yourself completely into the culture and take away any connection to another language and really focus on it, you will get to that point where you start thinking in English and you start dreaming in English. Okay.
I see.
All right. So that's sort of the trick. All right.
Okay.
So hopefully now, next time you come into the class, I will remember that you are a research assistant that used to be living in Turkey, and you're now living in Vermont.
Yes.
Okay. And with the water picture. If you change your picture, though, no promises. All right, cool.
I haven't changed my picture for a while.
All right, very cool. Sergio, how are you? Sergio, how are you, man?
Hi, Chad. How are you, man? Oh, I'm cool.
I'm doing good. Where are you from, Sergio?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil, excellent. What part of Brazil?
Recife.
Recife. I've never been to Brazil. I hope to be able to go there one day. And let's see. Have you been in one of my classes before, Sergio?
One time.
One time, maybe a bit ago. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
What do you do for work, or are you a student?
No, I studied as well, but currently I am working for BlackBerry.
For BlackBerry, yes. Yeah, I do remember you. I do remember you now. Okay, good.
Blood
cool.
And samba in the blood, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Very cool, man. Well, welcome back to class. Let's see. We've got Ahmad. How are you doing, Ahmad? Is your mic working better now?
I'm doing well. How are you?
There you are.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, it is working. Yeah.
Very good. Welcome back. How was your day today?
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough. Okay. All right. Normal. All right. That's normal is good. Nothing exciting happened today. Everything cool.
Yeah, just I went for shopping. Nothing that's exciting.
Okay. All right, no worries. And let's see, Bettina. Bettina, every time I see your name, I want to say, what do I say?
Bethany.
Bethany. I say Bethany every time, and I don't know why. And I do apologize for that.
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks.
Good, good. And are you in Mendoza or Córdoba?
Mendoza.
Mendoza. That's what it is. Okay. Very good.
Yes.
And how was your day today? How are things going?
Very fine.
Yeah?
It's really nice here.
I bet. I bet. And anything interesting happened to you today?
No, it was just a normal day.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, you guys. Well, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Teacher Chad. You can call me Teacher or Chad or whatever. I prefer Chad. Yeah. Okay. And one of my hobbies, my main hobbies, is playing music. I love music, and I also enjoy exercising. Koji, I actually did go on that run, and I was sort of regretting it afterwards, mainly because it was so hot. But I only ran for about half an hour.
Yeah, you are now again, man. I forget about that.
Yeah, so I went on.
Haven't you rest?
I did. I came back and I was like, wow, I need a cold shower. And so I took a cold shower for a little bit, and my body still didn't cool down. And so during my first class after getting back, I was still sweating. I was like dripping sweat. I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have gone running. Shouldn't have done it.
But it looks fine enough. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Everything is cool. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with our class. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put this document here. All right, Sergio, can you do me a favor? Can you mute your microphone? You have some wind or something like that that's coming through.
Oh.
Yeah, just until it's your turn, okay? All right, cool. Thanks, man. Awesome. Okay, you guys. So I just put that document on. In the chat box, all right? And what we're going to do, when you open it up, okay, you'll see where it says Table of Contents, okay? And we're going to scroll down, all right? And we're first gonna read about. We're going to read about infinitives, and then we're going to get into some practices, okay? So let's start off here at the very beginning. Ahmad, let me have you read starting at the very beginning, and I'll have you read. Let's see, the quick and handy grammar review. Okay, go ahead and read that, please.
Okay. Quick and handy grammar review. Infinitives. The infinitive form is widely used in English grammar. It may serve as the subject of a sentence, the object of a verb or a verb phrase, or a form to indicate the purpose of an action. It may also follow an adjective. 4. To plus base verb. A base verb is the verb form with no ending like s, ed, or ing. Meaning, this is a verb form that has become a noun in function. Study tip: in some countries, when a woman marries, he leaves one family and becomes a part of another family. Think of an infinitive in this way. It is born a verb but becomes a noun in this use. Uses: since an infinitive phrase functions as a noun, it can appear in most noun positions.
Good. Okay, just till there. Thank you. Akif, let me have you continue reading, okay?
Okay. As the subject of a sentence. This use is uncommon in everyday language, but it does appear in poetry, sayings, and proverbs. To be or not to be, that is the question. To err is human, to forgive is divine.
Okay, keep going.
Following an adjective. The infinitive form can follow an adjective. It is so nice to see you. It is dangerous to drive on icy roads. Common variations of this sentence take part. Using a for phrase between the adjective and infinitive. It is so nice for me to see you. It is dangerous for children for drive cars.
Okay, just so right there. All right, thank you very much. So that for phrase, okay, meaning for, and then a word like me or children, okay, something like that. All right, so that's what a for phrase would be. Okay, and Bettina, let me have you continue reading on number 2.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Using to in front of the adjective or adverb, which give it a negative connotation. The box is too heavy for me to lift. This math problem is too hard for me to solve. Tom drives too fast for me to feel comfortable. Changing to enough after the adjective or adverb, which gives it a positive connotation. The box is light enough for me to carry. The math problem is easy enough for me to solve. Tom drives slowly enough for me to feel comfortable.
Good.
Shall I continue?
Good. Yes, please continue.
To indicate the purpose of an action. Statements of purpose are similar to statements that give reasons, but they are not exactly the same. A reason is something that pushes or causes something to happen. A purpose is something that pulls or leads an action.
All right, keep going and read those next 2 sentences, okay?
Okay. Barbara came to the United States because her job relocated her to Miami. Pushes by the job to relocate it. To relocate? Is that correct?
Relocate? Yes, pushed by the job to relocate.
Relocate, okay. Priscilla came to this college in order to learn English better. Pulled by the goal of learning English better. There are 2 common... Okay.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And let's see. Let me have Koji continue.
There are two common forms that express a statement of purpose. A. In order plus infinitive. Kelly drove to Philadelphia in order to see her soon. B. Infinitive. Lee bought donuts to serve with the coffee. Note: in order to is more formal than the simple infinitive. May I continue? Okay.
Yep.
4. As the object of a verb. The most common use of the infinitive form is as the object of certain verbs. Language learner dictionaries such as the Longman or Oxford give codes found in their grammar code section. After verbs which tell whether the verb is followed by an infinitive or a gerund, ing form. There are ways to group these verbs to help recognize them. A. Verbs of the heart. There are verbs want and hope that express longing for the future. Other verbs express longing, or in its opposite. In any tense, would like, love, like, wish, need, hate, care, prefer, can't stand. Tina couldn't stand to look at herself in the mirror, so she dyed her hair blonde. Would you care to sign the card for Ken? Carrie wished to talk with her teacher about her test score. Tara would like to become a manager someday.
Nikita prefers to eat vegetables rather than meat.
Okay, just so right there. Thank you.
Okay.
Kubra, let me have you continue reading, please.
Where are we?
We're on page number 3. Okay, under section number 4, where it says as the subject of a verb, and we are under that section in section B.
B. Volunteer.
It would be B. Verbs of communication.
And
volunteer.
the object of a verb. I can't find.
Okay, we are under section 4 as the object of a verb. You see that?
Okay, I see.
Okay, now we're looking for the subsection B, where it says
B.
verbs of communication.
Okay, verbs of communication. Volunteer, agree, ask, reprise, arrange, promise, beg, claim, demand, consent, mean, swear, pretend, after threaten. Sang offered to drive Chris at 6, but he refused to go so early. Pedro asked to speak to the supervisor, so consented to work on Sunday. Will meant to call his sister, but he forgot to do it. The boss demanded to know if the project would be completed on time.
Good, good. Just to right there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and let's see. Lorenzo, let me have you continue reading, please.
Yes. Verbs of the mind. Plan, hesitate, decide, manage, expect, forget, try, learn, prepare, remember. Abby has decided to take calculus the second after this class. Gregory remembered to call his mother on her birthday. Pavel expected to arrive at 6, but he was stuck in traffic. Laura managed to take 3 classes and work full-time. D. Verbs that take a noun pronoun before the infinitive. Force, instruct, convince, urge, invite, persuade, expect, allow, require, urge, tell, advise, cause, encourage. Nora told Jason to go away. Paula urged her sister to see a dentist about a pain in her jaw. Muriel advised them to take an internship before they finish college. The cafeteria requires students to pay for their meals before they eat.
Okay, very good. Just still there. And Mario, let me have you finish off.
Verb of beginnings, verb of appearance, start, begin, appear, seem. Marilyn started to write a book on the Vietnam War last year. It began to run in the middle of the game. Chuck seems to feel that it should have gotten the promotion. This morning, Maya appeared to be sick.
Okay, very good. Okay, nice job, class. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these exercises. We have about 30 minutes to get through them, all right? All right, so we are on Mine, and we're going to start on exercise 1. It says, choose the correct answer. And Mine, let me have you do number 1 and number 2 of exercise 1.
Okay. Eric really loves to travel, but he will have to save more money before he goes to the Korea.
Good, good. Loves to travel. Okay, nice. All right, number 2.
Tomorrow. Okay. Ashley will promise to finish the invitation by tomorrow.
We'll promise. Let's see. If we're talking about by tomorrow, so it's not going to happen on tomorrow. Okay, so we wouldn't be using future tense. So if we were going to say, Ashley will finish, okay, because what you're saying here is that she will make that promise tomorrow, instead of making the promise now to finish it tomorrow.
I see.
Okay, so we want to make a promise now. So Ashley, so what other answer would fit here? What do you think?
I think promise to finish.
Good. Yeah, so promised to finish the invitations by tomorrow. Let me have you read that whole sentence, okay?
Ashley promised to finish the invitation by tomorrow.
Good. Excellent. Thank you. All right, so we have number 3 and 4. Yes, who has a question?
Bettina,
Okay.
I have a question. Number 1, could it be
Yes.
Eric really loves traveling?
Eric really loves traveling, but he will have to save more money.
Yeah, that's because of S.
Yeah,
chat.
you can say that. He loves traveling as a generalization, as well as loves to travel.
But there is no S.
Yeah,
Yes, there is no
yeah, there's
the right answer, but it was my question.
yes.
My doubt.
If D had an S at the end of love, then yes, you could say it loves traveling.
But
Okay.
I cannot say.
No, you can. So Eric really
Yes.
loves traveling. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But here we don't have that option. But yes, you are correct.
Yes.
You can say that. And that would be a generalization, as well as loves to travel. That he loves to travel in general.
Yes, because I cannot see the difference between love to travel, loves to travel, or loves traveling. I don't know when I can use one or another.
In both situations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in both situations you can use either phrase. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
if you were to say loves traveling or loves to travel, no one would look at you with a funny look. And be like, oh, okay, cool. It would make perfect sense. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, no problem. Let's see, number 3 and 4. Sergio. Go ahead and remember to unmute your microphone. There you go, bud.
No. Number 4. Number 4?
Number 3. Number 3 and 4.
Okay, okay. For to make an excellent surfing, follow the receipt.
Okay, almost. We have one extra word in that in A. We wouldn't need the word for.
To make.
Yeah, we can start it off by saying to make.
To make excellent surfing, follow the receipt.
Yeah, the recipe.
The recipe. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
And let's see, number 4, please.
Okay. Bruce applied for parole.
Applied for parole.
Applied for parole. For to get out of jail sooner.
Nope. We have one extra word there.
To get.
Yes, to get. Now,
let us.
Yeah, good. Now, the other way we could say that would be in order to get. We would still need to get, but you can say in order to get out of jail sooner. But either way, saying in order to get or only to get works just fine. Okay?
Okay, John.
All right, thank you. And number 5 and 6, please, Ahmad.
You're welcome.
Okay, 5. It is very simple. To cook rice.
Good. Yes, to cook rice. It's very simple to cook rice. Okay, number 6, please.
But actually, it is not simple. Really,
I know.
I tried.
I
Very
had
funny.
I had to get a special rice cooker because every time I don't know why, but when my wife
Yes.
makes rice, it comes out perfect. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know why, but
Yeah,
whenever
that
I
is
make
happened with my
rice,
sister as well. Yeah.
yeah,
She cooks the rice perfectly, but I can't.
my wife went to Nicaragua for a little bit, and it was just me and my two children. Okay, and I made rice, and my kids were like, "This is gross, Dad. It doesn't taste like Mom's." I was like, "What do you mean it doesn't? It's rice. What? I mean, it's rice." It's like, "Well, she adds like the tomatoes and all this other stuff into it that makes it taste really good." And I was like, "It's rice. Eat it." And they didn't want to eat it. I was sad. All right, cool. Number 6, please.
Okay, 6. It is essential to have a car in this section of the state.
Good. Essential to have a car. Good. Nice. And let's see. Akif, let me have you read 6 and I apologize. 7 and 8.
Okay. It is difficult to pay attention when you are really tired. Section D.
Yes, it's difficult to pay attention. Okay, good. And now, why wouldn't it be A? What do you think, Akif? Why wouldn't the answer be A? Yeah, I think his connection froze. So class, why wouldn't it be A?
It's because there is no an apostrophe.
There's not an apostrophe. Good. All right, and so it's would with an apostrophe would mean it is, right? Okay, good. All right, and 8. Let's see. Akif, are you back yet? Nope. Okay. Bettina, let me have you do 8. 8 and 9.
Okay. It is important for you to hand in your paper on time.
It is important. Good.
For you to hand.
For you to hand. Good. So so it would be D here, right?
Yes, D.
Okay. So you can say it is, but you can also say it's. So let's practice that contraction. It's.
Okay. It's important.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Good. Okay. And 9, please.
It is always a pleasure to eat a meal at my mother-in-law's house.
Yes, to eat a meal at my mother-in-law's house. Okay, nice.
Okay,
All
however,
right,
I don't agree with number 9, but it is not always a pleasure.
All right, very cool. And it looks like Akif isn't going to be able to come back. Bettina, let me have you do number 10 as well, please.
Okay.
Just so that we can even it back up, okay?
Okay. You are not supposed to carry your bags by yourself. Let the bellboy help you.
Good, good. Yes, you're not supposed to carry. Nice. Okay, number 1 and 2, please. Koji, we are on exercise number 2.
Okay. Kenji is very smart. It's easy for him to understand new words and their meanings.
Good. So that would be C, right?
Yeah, letter C.
Excellent. Okay, number 2, please.
Hiba went to the box office to buy tickets for the opera. Letter D.
Good, good. And that word would be box office.
Box office.
Okay, yeah, you would pronounce that E at the end, saying box office. Okay,
okay,
it would be
box office.
Good.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. And Akif, welcome back.
Yeah. Sorry about my connection. It is okay.
All right.
It is all right now.
You can say this. Okay. Here's a good phrase for you. You could say, "Sorry about my connection. It sucks." Okay. Okay, so that's a good American phrase to say. And yesterday I was saying the same thing because yesterday at about this time I was teaching a class and my internet just collapsed, and I had other classes that I was teaching at another website afterwards, and I couldn't teach there either, and I was saying the same thing. Sorry about my connection. It sucks.
It sucks, man.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay, and let's see. Koji, did we finish both of yours? Yeah, we did. Okay, so Kuvra, it is your turn. We're on exercise 2, number 3 and 4.
4. Gino has grown so much this year. His shoes are...
All right, so let's see. We are on page number 5. This is exercise number 2. Okay, it starts off with Brian.
5, 2, 2.
Yes, so
Victor?
page number 5. Exercise number 2.
Okay.
But we're on
page
number 3.
Okay. Hiba.
Nope, the next one down, number 3.
Brian.
Huh? Brian.
Brian. Okay.
Good.
Brian is not that way back. Is not late. B maybe not late. Lifting strong enough lifting that he will back.
Almost. Almost. Take a look at letter D, the last one there, D.
D or C?
Nope, it's going to be D. D is going to be the correct answer. Strong enough to lift.
Enough to lift.
Okay,
Brian is
go ahead.
not strong enough to lift that he will back.
Good. Nice job. Okay, number 4, please.
Okay. Gino has grown so much. Gino has grown so much this year. His shoes are I'm sorry, small enough to wear.
Okay, so here we're going to use too small and then that for phrase. Okay, for him. So too small for him to wear.
Too small for him to wear.
Okay, good, good. Thank you. And let's see, number 5 and 6, Lorenzo.
Mario is old enough to buy wine for the dinner. C.
Yes, is old enough to buy wine for the dinner. Okay, good. And number 6, please.
Yeah, it's too far. It's too far to walk to the museum. We had better take a train. Letter D.
Good. It's too far to walk to the museum. Excellent job. Thank you, Lorenzo.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Number...
Question, please.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, please. In the last example, we had better take a train. What does had better here mean, please?
Okay. Had better is going to be the present perfect. Okay, so when you say had better, that is definite. Okay, so when we say it's the present perfect tense. Okay, so there's no other choice. We had better take the train. Okay, there's no other option. We need to do that. Okay, and so that's when we use that that type of phrase. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. So in that case, we are using the verb to have, okay, and we conjugate it based on the subject, okay, or so we have, right, and then the base verb, okay, the base verb we had better, and it wouldn't be the infinitive, okay, and not saying to better, it would be we had better.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, there is no to after. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, great. And
Sir,
let's.
better. Oh, sorry. Better
Sure.
is not an adjective.
We had
Like
better.
the best.
The best.
Yes. In that case, better is an verb.
Yes. We had better.
Okay.
We had. All right. It's better take. I apologize. Yeah. So better take. Better is modifying the verb take. We had better take the train. So had better take, and that's a very, very common phrase that we would use.
Mm-hmm. And not taken.
And not taken.
Better
no.
taken. No, take.
No.
The base form.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
We had better take a train. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Great. All right, so let's see. Mario, did you finish off both of yours?
No, not yet.
Okay, please do your second one, okay?
Okay. George is old enough to know better. He could have caused an accident.
Okay, George is old enough to know better. Okay, good. Good, so that would be letter B, correct?
B, yeah.
All right, very good.
Okay.
Okay, and 8, please.
8. Bill and Joe like to go fishing. They go every Friday.
Okay, like to go fishing. They go every Friday. Good. And so D, correct?
D, correct, yes.
Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Number 9, please. Mine.
Number 9.
9 and 10.
Okay. Do you know where to get the train?
Do you know where to get the A train, right? Okay,
yeah.
Good. So that'd be A.
A. Harry loves Hiba so much he would like to stay with her forever. And number C, I think so, yes.
Yeah, so letter C, to stay with her forever. Great. All right, so we're going to scroll down. We're on exercise 3 now. Okay, and let's see who we got. Sergio, let me have you read number 1 and 2 on exercise 3, okay?
Okay, teacher. Let's see. Erica loves to Erica loves to write short stories, but she has never written a novel.
Okay, Erica loves to write, short stories. Good. So that would be A, correct?
Yeah, number A.
All right, and number 2, please.
Okay, number 2. Victor will hope to finish his essay by tomorrow.
Okay, so what you're saying there is that he's going to hope. Okay, he's going to do that hope tomorrow, and he's not going to finish tomorrow. He's going to hope that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, so how else could we say that? What do you think?
Letter A.
Okay, letter A. All right, go ahead and read that.
Yeah. Okay, Victor hopes to finish his essay by tomorrow.
Good, good. Hopes to finish his essay by tomorrow. Excellent. And let's see, 3 and 4. Ahmad?
Okay. 3. Blank begin a serious diet. I think either B or D.
All right, B or D?
Yeah.
All right, well, B we could not do. We couldn't start that out with, start this sentence out with the word for.
Yeah, that means D. Letter D.
Okay. To lose weight, begin a serious diet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. So D. Nice. All right, and number 4, please.
Okay. 4. Bruce applied for the job in order to improve his income.
Good. In order to improve his income. C. Nice. All right, and 5 and 6, please. Akif.
Okay. It is very difficult. It is very difficult to speak Chinese.
Good, good. To speak Chinese. Good. And
Yes.
number 6, please.
It is important. It is important to stay awake when you are driving at night.
Excellent. When you're driving at night. Very good.
Yes.
And let's see, number 7 and 8, please. Bettina.
Okay. It's difficult to save a lot of money when your rent is so high.
Good. So letter A, please. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. No.
D.
Letter D. Yeah.
D. Okay. D. And
Yeah, letter D. Okay. Because it has the apostrophe there. Phew. Jeez.
And 8. It's important for you to study vocabulary every night.
Very good. And letter D as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And let's see, number 9, please. Kubra. 9 and 10, please. All right, Kubra, can you hear me okay? All right, Lorenzo, let me have you do 9
okay.
and 10, please. Oh, okay, you're back, Kubra.
My voice closed. It is always a pleasure. Pleasure is verb. I don't know.
To see.
Yes, yes. So it would be to
Pleasure
see
is
here.
verb.
Pleasure? No,
Pleasure,
no. Here
verb?
in this sense, it would not be no. In this sense, it would not be a verb. Okay, so our answer here would be A, to see.
Why
Okay,
not
and
in...
all right. Kubra, can I have you read number 9 and have you use to see in that blank spot, please?
Okay. I am ready. Rating 10 number. Okay. You aren't supposed inside the house. Inside. Smoke.
Okay. We would need
smoke.
to use the infinitive. Yes, to smoke. Good.
Smoke. Okay.
Good, thank you. All right, and let's see. Let's go down to exercise 4. So we're going to scroll down one more time to exercise 4. And let's see, Lorenzo, let me have you do number 1 and 2 in exercise 4.
Barbara would like to be sleeping, but she was really awake.
Let's see. How about let's try another one. What would be another word to fake?
Prefers.
All right, it's another P word, but if you are faking, if you are
Pretended.
pretended, yes.
Barbara pretended to be sleeping, but she was really awake.
Good, nice job. Okay, and number 2, please.
The airport security. John requires John to remove his jacket, belt, and shoes.
All right, and actually requires would work here, and they, in my opinion, they've written this poorly. Okay, in that many answers would work in a lot of different cases. Requires would work, but they would also, but also forced. Okay, forced John to move his jacket, belt, and shoes, and that's what they were looking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Forced.
Good. All right. So 3 and 4, please. Mario.
Yes. It's. I always remember to call my father on his birthday.
Yes, I always remember. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and number 4, please.
The college advised each student to take composition and math.
All right, so 4. Here in this answer, like I said, many different answers would work. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
We could say advised. Okay, each student. All right, that would work. What they're looking for here is requires.
Requires. Yes, also.
Okay, requires. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and number 5 and 6, please. Mine.
Number 5, George couldn't stand to look at his spare time in the mirror, so he went on the diet.
Good.
Mustafa would like to become a dentist.
Good, good. Would like. Okay, now class, spare tire. A spare tire in English is when you have a belly. Okay, and it's that ring of fat that goes around around your midsection. Okay. All right, and 7 and 8. This is going to be our last one. Let's see, who do we got? Marta.
The counselor remember Mariam to take all her required course first.
Okay, I could barely hear you.
Okay, sorry. My sister advised to sleep in on the weekend.
Okay, so here, advised would actually go on in 7. The counselor advised Miriam to take her required courses first, and then 8. They're saying that prefers would fit here. My sister prefers to sleep in on the weekend.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Sure, no problem. These here are a little difficult in that, like I had mentioned, they have so many different answers for it. But okay, you guys, we are at the end of our class. Thank you for coming to this class. It was really awesome meeting a lot of new people and practicing both gerunds and infinitives. If you were able to go to both of the classes. All right. Thank you. Thank you again, and hopefully we can meet up in a future classroom tomorrow. I believe I'm going to be teaching in the morning, and I don't have any afternoon classes. Well, my afternoon. Right now it's about 5 o'clock. So, all right, you guys, take care. We'll see you. Bye.
Okay, Chad.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.